This is so weird. This is like the longest video that I'm about to do. I got so comfortable filming for you guys with 1-minute videos on Instagram. I've been doing that for years. And it got to the stage where I couldn't express myself as much as I wanted to. There were some topics that I was really, really passionate about, but it was just hard for me to go on and on about it because it's just one. Decided to do longer videos on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff that I'm up to, especially with Taco Network. If you don't know what Taco Network is a small network that I've started a few years ago where I promote activism, traveling and volunteering for young girls. I love it so much, and we have so many events yearly, so hopefully you can join me. I think to be a YouTuber you have to be like on it, like, you know, people on YouTube are like, ah! Even though I am like that. If you follow me on Instagram you already know I am exactly like those people, but I think to be a YouTuber is more of an entertainment, and that's not what my channel is about. Like, be entertained if you like, because I'm quite bubbly as a person and all of that, but I would like my channel to be more educational, more activism stuff, humanitarian work, more encouragement and just personal relationships. Because if I say I'm gonna make it entertainment where I come in, I'm like, I always have to know why I've started doing what I'm doing. I've started doing what I'm doing just to create campaigning, to wake people up about issues that I'm really, really passionate about, to start a conversation, to talk about the things that people don't like talking about. So if I come in on YouTube and I try to do entertainment, it's just not gonna go with me. It's not gonna go with what I do. If you've never seen my videos before, I would kindly ask you to go on Instagram, check my videos from before, just to get an idea about who I am. But hopefully I'm gonna be posting every Friday. We can get to know each other. If you subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that. That was the longest intro ever. Like, what was that? Wait, suk. Oh, by the way, if you're new to my channel, I just want to say that I speak Somali sometimes because my first language I like to think is Somali, even though so there will be times where that I will express myself in Somali. It is what it is, isn't it? Somali hanolata. I always say that Somali when I don't care which part of Somalia you're from. I love everybody. Sometimes I just speak Somali. It just comes out. Like, it just happens, you know. Yeah, I've asked you guys to ask me questions. And anyways, I'll start with the questions. The first question was things we should leave in 2018. Well, 2019 can go like 2018, so but I would say there was a lot going on with exposing your friend. That was the trend on 2018. You know, there was so many. As much as I like to think there was a lot of positive things happening, but there were also negative things happening. Exposure thing was basically breaking the girl code. You know, there were people who were saying, you know what, like, ex-best friend is this and that, coming on YouTube, coming on this, talking about the ex-friends, and I was just like, where I have to where is the hishad? And you know what the interesting thing is, these people who were doing the exposing were saying like, oh, I was close to that person. And I'm like, if you were close to that person, why are you there now talking publicly badly about that person? How? Where? Ishak? Like, that's just, I don't understand that. I don't think I will ever understand that, because for me, whether you're my current friend or my old friend, respect. Like, you're telling me that you are so close to this person, like good was like well, I shared the like and now you want to, you know, talk rubbish of your ex-friend. I just don't understand that I don't understand. That being said, some people would say, oh, like, you know, that person deserved it, that's why I'm like, you know, exposing them for who they are, this is exactly who they are. I just feel like that needs to be left in 2018. If you don't like someone, don't get involved in the things they do, keep it moving. There's no need for you to actually go and, you know, finish that person because you got screenshots, because you have a video of them. You know, it just doesn't look good in general. That's my opinion. So hopefully next 2019, if people stop hanging around together, we're not going to see a YouTube video, you know, of that person. That's just my opinion. That's one thing we should leave in 2018. Another thing that we should leave in 2018 is trying to convince our community, especially within the Somali community, to more conservative side. You know, I see a lot of Tories coming through. So ili brodo imanaysa. Ili brodo imanaysa adoo harta ina dhiibtid warqado oo conservative party hello vote garay oo yeah, okay. Hadda 40,000 qaadatay baawura gadatay walaasha oo guri haysanin ayada oo lacagta laga gooyay walaalka oo xabsi ku jiro. All these issues of Somalia affect us. You don't wanna be involved. You're Tory now, yeah? Like, in my opinion, just take that energy somewhere else. I feel like there's a lot of issues in our community, and majority is affected by the stuff that was done by the Conservative Party. So personally, it just makes me feel uncomfortable in it when I see Somali Tories. No offense to you guys, I just don't like you personally. That's all. Do I think they're snakes? I just don't like when people detach themselves from the community and all of a sudden they're experts and they're getting funding from the government, and then you're throwing your own people, you know, under the bus. Not cool. So yeah, that needs to be left behind. You know, brother, I know you got paid £3.50 for you to promote, you know, Conservative Party, but I'm just saying, think about it. You know, you could get paid more in other ways instead of throwing us under the bus. Some people will tell you like, oh, Ladan, you know, dadka waxay rabaan wax yeelaan war dadkeena u imaada hadaa conservative tahay waxyaalaha ay suubiyaan dhan waxay affect garaysaa dadka Soomaalida ah. You know, guryaha oo pork ee badana ana ka degan wiilasheen xabsiga ku jiraan qaarkood waxyaalo badan oo dadkaas oo dadkeena affect garaya jiro. So I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I just don't like you. So zooming eventigaaga awoodshoogaga adiga kaligaaga cun. I'm out. With that being said, like, vote for whoever you want anyways. Kwasna, they need to go in the qashin. 2019, aan iska faraxno, aan iska khosqosolno, caafimaad, inshallah. Next question, culture gap between parents and their kids and how to reconcile this. I don't know much about that, to be honest, because I'll be biased if I talk about this. I had a great relationship with my parents. Mahoya and Abo are amazing humans. Alhamdulillah, I've never had issue with my parents. How can we? I have no idea. Makasay, like, you know, sharaf hoyda عينين أبها عينين. That's all I would say. I don't know. This is not. وراني وحاسة makasay man. Hoy Abo yo ilmo وحي كده حد حياتاس. إن عمرتاكو وحمك كساسو أبي هو إذا وأجين وحا أسوبيو وإثير صدان وعاويان. Why is it important to love your alone time? What هذا استعلاني أكو جعلانا. Like, the way I see it, if you don't like yourself or if you don't love yourself, then don't expect anyone else to love you. I think you should enjoy your own company. It's very important that you teach yourself to be by yourself. Whatever it is, make sure that you rely on yourself and you build your own contentment within you. You know, that's how I say it anyways. By the way, I say some random Somali things. If you don't understand what it's baradona, what is your definition of success? I think if you follow me again on social media, you would know it's basically to make changes in the world. Like, for me to come in and be born into this world and not make any difference, especially when I'm a war child myself. I was born in 1992 in Mogadishu, and the hospital that I was born in was basically like for the wounded people. It wasn't even like a birth hospital or something like that. It was literally for those who were wounded, and there was no bed for me to be born. My mom was standing there for me to be born, and there was bullets coming from everywhere, like that, you know. Being a war child, my dad was shot at that time as well, where he nearly died. So my dad's best friend, Allah Unhariste, passed away. My family had to move from their town to Hamar. I was born by default in Hamar. We're not even from Hamar. So we're from Marka. I'm joking. I get carried away. It just happens. But if you're from Marka, gang. If you're not from Marka, also gang. I love you all. But anyway, so what was I saying? I was born in a situations like that. And me be like caring about humanity is within me, you know, and so I feel like making changes and leaving a legacy would be a success to me, you know, to be like 50 and 60 inshallah. I know you know, made a difference to this world and saying what Dr. Ladana Shekte, that will make me happy. I will feel successful when I can travel around the world and bring happiness to women who don't have happiness, to bring, like, you know, even shukuman hatasi, it doesn't matter, to be able to provide stuff for women, whether that is events, whether that is comfort words, whether it's my kindness, to give. I think that's my success, but to do it in a way that is professional. That's why Jama'ah do that, you know. حمل Instagram بس YouTube أنا كهاد هذا والله بالله متقن جامعة تستحمل أفر مرات تقال, just to educate myself, to make sure that I'm qualified for the field that I want to go into, inshallah. So yeah, helping others will be the definition of my success. Why? Because of that. Because I'm a war child. Because I grew up in places that was affected by gentrification, the places that was affected by social cleansing, the places that was affected by extreme policies that were passed on from a conservative. I'm Muslim, I'm black. On top of that as well. So obviously, you know, all of those combined makes me who I am. So I have to make a difference and wear high heels at all times. At all times. John by Gap. I didn't say that, Jumbai Gab. I forgot about that word. Oh my god, Jumbai Gab. Someone so rude. How can you call somebody Jumbai? Oh god, Jumbai Gab. How has this year shaped you as a woman and feminist, and do you see 2019 bringing a great year for women? The Me Too hashtag expanded. We had a lot of international success with our own community and just women of color in general. There was TV shows, there were films, there were, like, you know, the art, there was Fenty Beauty. I'm telling you, this has been a great year for women of color. And I think, yes, of course, we had our down moments where, you know, some were caught fighting each other, and some were like, especially rappers and all of that entertainment, maybe it wasn't great, but I think in general it was a great year for women. And I think we can take this energy to this from 2018 to 2019 and expand that and elevate even more. I think 2019 is going to be a great year. We're going to have more success, and yeah, I think it has been great so far. But then again, I'm an optimist, so I might focus more on the good. I think there's been a good and a bad, but overall good. And I think this year we're gonna even elevate more. Next question. They say success is determined by daily habits. What would you say one habit that have made you flourish the most? Oh, you think I'm flourishing? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Need the qalbi فرحسناي alhamdulillah. Like, I might not have like, and I might not have like all the status that come with it, but alhamdulillah, I'm very content. With that being said, I would say, like, just gassing myself up and believing in myself. That's what keeps me going. Telling myself that I'm worth it, like I'm an amazing human. And it's so cliche, but you need to tell that yourself every single day, you know. Mirayad is kufiri and it's fear. Instead of saying negative things, just say, actually, like, I'm a beautiful human, like, I'm kind, I'm compassionate, I am this. And talk to yourself and say good things to yourself, because you wouldn't let another person cuss you. Why would you cuss yourself, you know? So yeah, saying good things about myself and just gassing her. Some people are like, oh, like, she's probably arrogant or blah blah blah. Love yourself. Say kind things to yourself and keep it moving. And that they're gonna say something, whether it's نعبنتهاي هدا أوينيست ولا حكا شيغان هدا فرحيس ولا حكا شيغان هدا حناقصنتا ولا حكا شيغان. So you might just choose to be happy and do something you love and say good things about yourself. Because believe me, the most confident girl, someone is commenting saying like, oh, she's arrogant, or she thinks she's all that, blah blah blah. There's no win here. So you might just literally love yourself. Actually, like, just before I started filming, there was some sister who asked people, can you send me questions? And then someone wrote at the bottom saying, you do too much. What is too much? You know, it's her page, it's her thing. What is too much? Let her do too much. Too much. Do you? you know waxay saas u qortay because ayada wax ma subinayso, that's why. Adi wax ma subinayso, so you think qofka kale is doing too much. Qofka kale page-kiisa tagay faraha saas. That's too much. Literally. Highlight, I think highlight of 2018 was just understanding myself a bit more, learning about myself, and personal growth. I think that was my highlight. Just I've learned to, you know, evaluate myself, reflect in things, make changes with my life and routine as well, because you can't expect to do something different when you're doing the same thing. So yeah, definitely love more, stay happy. I say my highlight was doing International Women's Day event and having the whole museum street like just full. That was like overwhelming for me. I wasn't expecting anybody. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you, and I hope you come to the next one as well. Lots of love. Yeah, I think that was enough. Like, thank you, because usually it's 1 minute. Look, I told you no more 1 minute video. You get to know me a bit more. Welcome to my channel again. Thank you again for following. Subscribe, like, tell Hawarir, tell Walasha, you know. And for my followers from Instagram, I love you and thank you for encouraging me to do more longer content, and this one is for you. Bye.